Hello Sagittarius, and thank you for being here. This is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and today we are doing your May monthly tarot energies reading. Just a quick question. I just wanted to know what everybody thought about the monthlies coming out at this time. Should I do them a little bit earlier, or are they okay as the last week of the previous month? The reason I don't do them a little bit earlier, I don't want to compete with all the other tarot readers out there, because I know a lot of them do them a little bit earlier, and then there's just too much coming at you all at once. So this way the readings are a little bit staggered. Yeah, just let me know what you think about that, whether I should bring them out a little bit earlier or not. It doesn't really make much difference to me, but some people have a preference. Okay, so I am going to cut the cards as I have just finished shuffling, and here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see what is going on with you in May 2018. You are showing up as the King of Wands, which is good because that's who you are. Oh, crossed by the Queen of Wands, so another fire sign in the picture. Okay, moving into the past is the energies of the High Priestess, currently dealing with the energies of the Knight of Cups. Energies coming in the future is the Fool. How you see yourself is the Four of Coins. How others see you is the Ace of Coins. Your biggest fear is the Emperor. Your biggest hope is the King of Swords. And possible outcome is the Two of Coins. Alright, so dealing with, oh, I just flipped that over. We have the Three of Wands. For some reason has caught my eye. Something about a decision being made and finally taking steps in a new-ish direction, like not a complete about face, but doing something different for a problem that has been plaguing you for a little while. And it seems to me like there's a situation with another fire sign whom you want, whom you are interested in, but they are crossing you. You are the king, you are the pursuer, you are the one who wants this person, you want this person in your life, but they seem to be causing some sort of turmoil in your situation, just by their presence. So they're doing something that is kind of distracting, or maybe slightly negative. I mean, they're not being intentionally malicious, but they are definitely getting in the way of you achieving the things that you want. Now, this is an interesting phrase here. We have the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and then the Fool. So the High Priestess is the one who knows themselves, the one who knows they have the answers and has the confidence to deal with whatever the situation is. So this seems to me to be kind of slipping away. You are kind of getting, if this person has gone out of your life, it feels like they're coming back. Okay. So it's like they're disruptive when they're here, but you would rather have them here than not, because you really care about them a lot. You really do. If you are single and unattached, being without this other person is really starting to become very important in your life in the sense that you do want someone in your life, someone to share passion with, someone who's a good friend and lover. So thinking of it rationally, thinking of it logically seems to be going out the window, and you seem to be falling into this romantic spell where everything around you seems romantic, and you just want things to be perfect. But you know, with the High Priestess moving into the past, and the Knight of Cups sitting right there, and the Fool sitting right next to it, this tells me that you are starting to lose your conviction of why this person is not working out at this point in time. Okay, so you're kind of concentrating on the good parts and forgetting the bad parts. And the bad parts are what are kind of what you were dealing with at this point here with the High Priestess. But now you're forgetting, and if you have let them go, you're maybe having second thoughts. But the Fool in the future energies is the card of singledom, of independence. So it doesn't seem to me like you will actually be bringing them, inviting them back into your life. But you do want them. You miss them. You want them. You are wishing that they were still in your life. And it just seems like a reading that is not very convinced either way that you've made the right choice by letting them go, or if you are not attached, by not pursuing someone. So okay, I was just thinking about that. I'm going to come back to this phrase here because they have more to say, but I haven't quite heard what else it is that they wanted to say. Well, this is you right now. This is you holding back. This is you holding on to your resources and not giving a lot. Perhaps you feel depleted. You feel like you've given a lot in the past, and now it's time for somebody to give to you, and you are just not having it. You are just saying, okay, fine, if I'm not getting somebody to be giving towards me, then I'm just going to hang on tight to what I have now. And yet others see you. There is this offer. There is this possible meeting with someone who is really wonderful. But it seems like you're missing a chance here. There's somebody there, but you are missing your chance. That's exactly what these guys are saying. And you are going to remain single by choice, but it may not be the right thing to do. So someone is seeing you as this wonderful opportunity who has come into their life. Someone wants to give you their cup and be loving. Is it this person here, this fire sign, and this possibly fire sign, this wonderful person who wants to be your friend and your confidant, but it's disruptive. So because this situation is disruptive, you have chosen to turn your back on it, but they are there. And since you have turned your back on it, you are not, you are possibly making the wrong decision. Possibly. That's what the cards are saying. Now this is you fearing control. The Emperor is about being in control of himself and his subjects and lording over all that he sees, okay? In the masculine Aries war type of thing, right? So you're fearful that this will overpower you in your daily life. Perhaps you've come to a point where you were thinking about making a bigger commitment and then kind of backed out. This is you not going all in. This is you backing off from a love situation. So something started hot and heavy, or maybe it was rekindled, and you are backing away. You are holding back and keeping to yourself and not giving. So why would you do that, Sag? Okay, so what your greatest hope is, the King of Swords, and you're hoping to cut this off and leave it behind you, to embody the coldness of the King of Swords, so that you cannot feel moved by this person's presence. You desperately want to be single, and then at the same time you want them in your life, right? Because look at you. I mean, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that is the perfect couple, right? That is the couple. You're showing up as the King of Wands, so who is your perfect counterpart? That would be the Queen. So you're hoping to be the King of Swords and cut this out. You are pushing someone away big time. Pushing them away, and you will end up single. It's also possible that you may not be knowing that you're realizing that you're doing this. Okay, you may be sabotaging this relationship unintentionally. And here we have the outcome card, the Two of Coins, just sort of seeing where things go, not making a definite decision on bringing this person into your life or cutting them off for good, but you are definitely, you're stringing someone along. Sagittarius, for those Sagittarians out there, you know, that's not very it's not very nice. The three of Wands is urging you to make a decision, but you feel like you need to move on alone. And this is the decision that is coming up here with the Three of Wands. You need to move on your own and without interference. So you want this person in your life, but they are causing a lot of disruption to your plans, and so you are pushing them away, even though they are loving and they consider you someone wonderful to them. So I don't know, Sagittarius. Is there more to the story than what we are seeing here? Because this seems pretty cut and dry to me. I mean, you're pushing someone away for fear of being controlled, and you are embodying the controlling energies. So it's like, before you leave me, I'm going to leave you. Something like that. I'm going to pull one more card. Oh, what a card to pull. We have the Hierophant here. The Marriage card. There's something about matrimony involved in this. Maybe they are married. Maybe they want to marry you and you don't want to get married, or vice versa. They don't want to get married and you do want to get married, and this is kind of the line in the sand. They say, okay, well, you know, we defer on this one point, and so I am not going to continue with this. So during the month of May, Sagittarius, you continue pushing this person away. And this is not for all Sagittarians, but it seems to me the cards are saying that this may not be the right course of action to take. We have the Two of Coins, so the situation is not going to be resolved by the end of May. This is going to go on a little bit longer while you continue to decide, and I can see no specific advice to you because it seems like your mind is made up here for those Sagittarians who are actually doing this, who are pushing this other away for fear of being controlled or losing control, right? Because Sagittarians are notoriously independent, and if they are disrupting you, even though they are not causing any harm, they're just causing disruption, you fear losing control, not only with this relationship, but within your own world. So the easiest thing for Sagittarians to do is what they usually do, and that's push them away. So there's no particular resolution coming up in May for this situation. Just be aware that it may be a mistake to push this person away because they may be actually very good for you, and possibly even if you seek some counseling together or open up the lines of communication, let them know how you feel, let them know about your fears, okay? Let them know that you are you have been extremely on the harsh side lately, so be kind to this person. This person doesn't deserve this treatment. They're not a bad person. They are just, it's you. It's you, and your fears are running away from you, and your mental state is kind of not focused when they are around, and you're blaming them for that. And who knows, maybe you just can't focus with someone in your life, especially if they are a fire sign, and you know fire signs can be very fiery and dynamic and disruptive in a good way, in an exciting way. So you're distracted by them, and you're not getting things done. You're not focusing on your real goals, so you're blaming them. So that is where I'm going to leave it, Sagittarius. It is just something for you to examine. If you are in this situation, ask yourself, are you doing the right thing? Are you sabotaging yourself? Are you correct in letting this person, in pushing this person away? Is that the right course of action? And that's why this reading has come up the way it has, because you need to question yourself as to whether this is the course of action. Because you know they've got the hint. They will leave, and you won't get them back. And maybe then it will be a case of don't know what you've got until it's gone. Okay, so think about it, Sagittarius, and see if this person is worth another go, a deepening of commitment for this particular situation here. Okay. Well, that's it for this month. Thank you so much, Sagittarian, for being here. I appreciate you liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. It's so good for you to be here. And don't forget to tell 2 friends about my channel so that if they need to hear these messages, they will know where to find me. Thank you again, Sagittarius. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.